Okay, now that we're past the intro where every member of the cast suffers severe diarrhea of the mouth, let's actually get into some gameplay. The boss order in this one is straight up left to right, pretty much. Highleg Orbuckle is the first boss. We're going to the Forest of dyses. Dyses being the Greek goddess of sunset. Am I getting that right? I don't know. And it's a rescue mission. And as you can see, the forest is at the sunset, so yeah, the name kind of makes sense. It's a rescue mission. Thankfully, this game doesn't quite go to the extremes as the first game did, but there is still, you know, a rescue mission in there. It's a lot like Blizzak's level, except less crappy, pretty much. Commander sent us here to investigate something called a baby elf, but we encountered the Neo Arcadian army. My comrades are still somewhere in the forest. Please save them, Zero. They aren't in the forest at all, of course. They're actually after the forest. I'm guessing it was supposed to say ruins, but somebody like translated it wrong or fucked up somewhere. I don't know which, but the operator says the ruins, and she is correct. I'm guessing it's a she. It is the operator, I'm guessing, of the thing. But with a name like that, it's easy to be wrong. First level, in typical Megaman fashion, pretty easy, very easy to get through. But it is one of the more dickish first levels overall. Mostly because of these little assholes right here and their clamps. Fucking hate those things. These bees are a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with as well. And I'm trying to kill these fucking moles that pop out all over the place. Because one of them drops a cyber elf. There we go. It's all tied to how many you kill, and the requirements are actually adjusted properly. Which is good, because the first game I had to restart, actually, because the kill requirements were all fucked up, and you can't go back into the level and do that. In this one, I'm pretty sure you can, but I've never had to, so hopefully I won't run into a situation like that. Fuck. I totally did that wrong. These guys, sort of a reference to the Sniper Joe enemies of the first game, or the early Mega Man games, at least the original series. Pretty easy to deal with. Dodge their thing between the shields. Fucking moles. Fucking hate moles. And here we have our first triple rod jump. They wasted no time. The triple rod... Fuck, the chain rod. I keep calling it triple rod. Give me that shield, you motherfucker. You don't deserve a goddamn shield. That's right. You can grab the shield and drag it away from them. Makes them a lot easier to deal with. But I tend to use the saber a lot more, even though it's probably not the best weapon for taking these guys down. Especially the way I tend to play. I get hit a lot. This could actually end up affecting my ranking, for that matter. But it's no problem to dodge their attack. It's very slow. It's very easy to see. And, oh look, I just upgraded my Z-Saber again. It's very easy to gain experience points. Cyber Elf right there. Not getting it there. Not getting it at all. Fuck getting that Cyber Elf. Go on, are you going to drop for me? There we go. Yes, that is a lot of Cyber Elves, and they're all very, very easy to get. Just kill everything that comes along, and you should have no problem getting the enemy drop Cyber Elves. It's just that easy. Of course, once again, enemies have extremely, extremely lengthy invincibility periods. So, it takes a while to wear stuff down. You can actually just use the rod to yank that thing below that below its weak point out, and then you could walk up and stab it with your sword. But, well, that's not a great idea. Get over here! Fuck. Get over here. There we go. Mortal Kombat references up in this bitch. And yes, you can, like, grab enemies and yank them into spikes. It's all very sadistic and evil. And I'm killing everything since ranks, etc., etc. Thank you, Mr. Zero. The troops are... Whoa. Shit. What happened to my frame rate? Okay, there we go. The ruins are full of traps. Please be careful. Yes, all the spikes in here are one-hit kills, which is extremely dickish because you have to get through on one life. Thank you, I hope the others are fine. And the boss is a bit of a dick. Speaking of the boss, High leg seems to be a reference to astrology. It's the planet you're most tied to or something like that. I don't know much about astrology, so you'll have to forgive me on that one. And Orobuckle seems to be a reference to, thank you so much, I went too far and got stuck. Orobuckle, if I'm correct, is a reference to Ouroboros, which is a reptile of some kind that is represented eating its own tail. It's a symbol for infinity, and considering that High Leg is snake-based, and a bit of a reference to Snake Man from the old Mega Man games, I'm gonna go with, you know, Ouroboros there. There's a sub-tank down here, but I'm not getting it because there's spikes everywhere down there, and fuck that shit. And yes, you don't actually need to yank on those things. You can just, like, dash jump in a lot of places. Yes, those are one-hit kill spikes. Yes, they're dropping down from the ceilings. Yes, this game is a huge asshole like that. And no, I'm not going to try getting through that section on one, like, shot. I cheese it a little bit. But when the game is this exceptionally hard and I'm playing for ranks, fuck that. I'm not going to, you know, torture myself that way. Slow and steady wins the race. The time thing isn't especially strict, and you do need to rescue all those guys in order to get the full 20 points for mission completion. This one right here, a bit of a pain in the ass. It's very easy to accidentally hit the door. You don't want to do that, because there's one guy right there. Thanks, I almost lost hope of rescue. And that's all of the rescues in this level. Time for the boss fight. And once again, I fucking hate this guy. Not quite as much as I hate a lot of the bosses in the first game, but I still hate this guy quite a bit. That being said, he has a very interesting boss fight. Give that back, and your life may be spared. Hiss. He has 2 sets of eyes. I always found that kind of funny. What are you waiting for? Run! Notice how the Cyber Elf is purple. That's important. Hiss, this is a restricted area, even for us New Arcadians. You will never leave here alive. Hiss. That was no ordinary Cyber Elf. And this boss fight, what makes it very unique and interesting, is that it occurs on a snake. A snake named Allotoid, if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not sure what exactly that's supposed to be a reference to. I haven't really found out anything. All I could find is Altoids, which is a breath mint. A breath mint that is sometimes used while committing oral sex. Sadly, President Clinton is not a fan. Why do I know this? I do not know, but there you go. Don't get too close to High Leg. His attacks have a nasty habit of... Whoa, 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 fuck. Yes, if you fall off, you will die. And yes, those are electric. So, be very, very careful about that shit. Come on. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Oh, fuck yes. No, if only that baby elf wasn't stolen. I could have easily destroyed the nameless soldier. Hiss. Again, the unique boss fights, depending on which weapon you kill them with, makes a return. And even though he was split in 2, he will return. Oh god, I really hope I got a decent rank out of that, because I do not want to replay that level. I fucking hate that level so fucking much. Like, you have no idea. Well, it's not an S rank, but I'm gonna take it. And my frame rate is going to shit again. What the fuck is going on? You captured the X skill of High Leg Orobuckle. You got the laser shot. This is my first X skill. It's very nice, and it looks like I finally managed to get my first form. Well, it's only been 1 level. I was actually trying to get this form, the Rise form. It's not very good, but it's better than nothing. It's better than the normal form as far as I'm concerned. It has its uses, and, well, it'll make it a little bit easier. Between that and the laser, the next level should be relatively easy. Rise form has become available. And holy shit, the frame rate is going to shit. Well, I'm going to stop before Fraps crashes or something, because this is extremely odd, and I'm going to get this looked into. But, see you next time when I tackle the requisite ice level. Because ice levels. Fucking ice levels. Until then, fuck you all and good night.